Grazie. I've done 4-1 for them.
Your boy is an absolute unit. Yeah, he's like perfectly built for a football, perfectly built, so it's exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today at Bangkok University Stadium for what is the biggest friendly match we've ever played as we face off against Bangkok, against Police Tero from T2. Police Tero, the easiest for me to liken into for anybody who watches the Premier League is like Everton. They've had a long history. They've won the biggest competitions. In fact, they were even in the final of the Asian Champions League in one year, I think 2001. And they always used to be there or thereabouts. They've had a couple of seasons where they've sort of dropped down. They're in T2 now. They'll be out of it pretty soon. I would say that they're probably favourites for T2 this year. And in this game, we are going to definitely be up against it, but it will be a great way for us to see where we are at the moment. We're putting out a strong side to start off with. I'll try and give you the lineup now. We've got a filming goal, Fanta at left back, Bass at right back, Off and Zor at centre back. Then we have Q and Champ at defensive midfield. We've got Young Beam as attacking midfielder. James Oisi on the left wing. I've got no idea if that's actually how you pronounce it. I'm going to ask him today. But James Oisi for now on the left wing, Heng on the right wing, and then Deng starting up top in this game. He came on with sort of second string in the last game, but I think the coaches are very interested to see how he plays with our first team now. Obviously, Deng last season was superb for Saraburi, and a very difficult season for Saraburi. He was the man that shone, and if any of you remember, he was actually the player that scored against us. Guys, we're about to kick off. We're going from left to right in the red against a very fit-looking Police Tero team here. Police Tero, T2. This will be a real test, guys. Let's see how we get on. And here we go. Kicked off. Beam on the ball now. Plays it back to Off. We just want to start in a very steady manner. There we go. And we've done exactly the opposite as we put it out to the left and it goes out for a throw-in. Today we'll definitely see where we are in pre-season. Look, let's be quite honest. When we're playing against teams of this level, we're not playing against them to see if we can beat them. We're playing against them to, again, get minutes in our legs, but also just to see the level we're at and what we've got to work on. We want to be tested. We want the defence to be stretched. We do not want to be playing friendly games where we're winning 10-0 every single week. It doesn't work. We want to have a game where we're stretched, where we find out where our frailties are, and we look at what has to be improved. It doesn't do anybody any good if we're just winning week in, week out. So we're playing as tougher opposition as we possibly can. These guys were very close to getting into the playoffs for T2 last year. And as I said, historically, they're just a great side. So it'll be very, very interesting to see what we can do against players of this caliber. A little bit of team news today is, although we will not fully announce it until later in the week, James, our brand new centre-back who signed from Prey. He was a teammate of both Zor and Q last season, and he's an absolute unit. That's a great ball. Here we go. Oh, referees gave that as offside, and I don't think it was. I'd like to see a replay on that one. Yeah, James, new centre-back signed from Prey. He signed this morning. I was there as he was signed. He comes in, he's an absolute unit at the centre-back. He brings experience. He's in his absolute prime. And I think that we've signed a superstar here. He was at training yesterday and the coaches were very, very impressed. So really excited to see how he gets on. We are in talks with one more player as well. Cannot match his name, but I will be sitting down with him tomorrow and seeing if we can do a deal. And again, this would be a huge signing for us if we have it off. And then I think that'll be it. It's a great cross there, but nobody on the end of it for Police Tero. Guys, apologies already if I call him BC Tero. I'm old and that's how I remember him, and I always will remember him. But for today, I'll call him Police Tero until I forget. Nice catch there from Film. Early out there, and now Champ on the ball. He was ill earlier in the week, so it'll be interesting to see how he is today. His stamina's like he looks well when I spoke to him earlier, but you know, he hasn't trained much this week other than playing in a game where, let's be quite honest, as he came off, he looked like he had a fever. It'll be interesting. Q on the ball now. He's superb in the week against Assumption. I really want to see him carry on. His off. Lovely ball there, but oh, it's a bit overhit. Looked great from this side, but angles can deceive you. Big shout out to Kate, president of the club, and my wife. It's her birthday today. She's 21 years old, times 2 plus 4. And she's been spoiled today. Everybody here, players bringing her flowers. I think there's 4 birthday cakes at one point. But she's having a great day, so it's lovely to see her enjoying her birthday whilst watching football. It's great move from Champ there. That's what he's there for. That's a ridiculous challenge from the young man behind him in the pink boots. Ridiculous boots, ridiculous challenge. Free kick just inside our half. Champ to take. Plays it to Beam. Beam back to... I'm going to get confused between Off and Fanta today because they're both wearing white undergarments. But that was Off. Beam went up for the header, just missed it there. If you want to get involved, guys, oh, that's great play from Heng. If you want to get involved, oh, and here's Dong there. First touch, let him go a little bit, but still there or thereabouts. Well played by a BC Tero defender. But we're holding our own at the moment. Champ looks very good in the middle of the park. Guys, if you want to give me your thoughts, tell me how we're getting on. I'll be going back through the predictions on our Discord group, so get yourself onto Discord. Tell us how you think we're playing, and I'll bring up your messages on here and I'll reply to as many as I can. I've not eaten, guys, so I'm currently crunching on some cashew nuts. Roasted, salted, delicious. Well in from Heng there. Skipper Bass now on the ball. Plays out to Beam. Go on, Beam, running down the right. Cuts in, that's a great ball. Oh. Nicely played by us there. But don't look intimidated by these guys. I was talking to their coaches before. I said that this season it's a younger squad. They're looking to be pressing a lot. It's a new type of football we're playing this season. I think they're going to do quite well. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. They were also very impressed by the fact that we had Zora playing for them, which is always good to see. Dung not getting the better of their central defender at the moment. He seems to have him in his pocket slightly. worst kept secret in the world, Mohamed Kouadio, who's already signed for us. We're just waiting for him to come back with his work permit to be able to fully sign on with the club. Nothing problem there. It's just he's in his home country at the moment as we wait for his work permit to come through. But it'll be very interesting to see our first friendly with him in, see how it goes. Only trying to keep the ball as much as possible, and they're doing a good job. Went very long with that cross there to nobody. And Champ to bring it out. He's got plenty of time to bring it out now. Looks at Hen going down the right-hand side. Back to Champ. Champ to Beam. Beam to Q in the centre of the park. Plays it back to Off. On the ball still, tries to take it through, and he wins us a free kick. I'm happy so far, guys. We are not intimidated, and dare I say it, I think we've had slightly better of the play so far. I'm also enjoying watching a team in red play against a team in blue. It reminds me of sort of 1989 Sabutio out there today. Fanta over the ball. Could have looked to curl this one in, I think. And there it is. Oh, just past the post. Good start from the black and gold today, wearing red. Oh, what? Referee for what? Referee's had an absolute mare there. Sorry, guys. He's had an absolute mare there. He's done nothing wrong. He's won the ball. He's done nothing wrong at all. Skipper's put it out there for a corner. Corner ball to Tero. I'm still smarting over the fact that the referee's just given a foul for literally nothing. Get yourself into the comments, guys. Get yourself onto YouTube if you want to put comments in, as long as it's not about what it always is about. So get yourself onto there. But if you want the full experience, get yourself onto Discord. Get yourself into the managers group if you've got an NFT, and start talking Futera United. One of our holders, Jeremy, is in the house today at the stadium. Corner. Normally, when another team's got a bit of height on it, there's problems for us. This year we've got height all over the place, so that's really well played by us there to get it out. Fantastic from us there. And now Deng. No, it's Heng on it. Absolute mix-up at the back by them, but they've somehow got away with it. I thought it was Deng up top, but it wasn't. It was Heng, and he did very well to cause absolute mayhem. I don't want to tempt fate here, but the weather forecast says rain from 3 till 5, which is exactly the hours that we're playing on this. But so far, so good. Here's James Owisi on the ball here. He's been quiet so far. Plays out to Champ. Champ to Q. Q back there to Off. Off looking for the skipper, Bass on the right. Slowly progressing up the pitch here. 2 steps forward, 1 step back here, which is better than 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Zor starting to find the fitness. Oh, and here we go. That's what I like to see. Heng's playing off the shoulder of the strikers here. He's looking for them to make a mistake, for the defender. He's looking for them to make a mistake. At this level, percentage of mistakes is a lot higher than if you're watching something like the Premier League, etc. Probably got 1 in 25 mistakes in that. You've probably got 1 in 5 in this. And so in respect of trying to play for the mistake, it's really intelligent. Our own John Aweri, superstar striker that played for us last season, was an expert at that. Here we go, the skipper's going down the right. Here we go. Beam on the ball there. Nice time. Just didn't get the power behind it. It was nice thoughts. And Futera United against their famous opponents, T2, one of the most famous clubs ever in Thailand. In fact, their sporting director was the late, great Sven-Goran Eriksson, one of the greatest managers I ever had the pleasure to witness and watch. And so far today, we are holding our own. And if I dare say it, the slightly better team out there today. Oh, lovely ball by their midfielder there. And it's the first to it. What a player he is, Fenner. What a signing that was. What a find that was. Don's played that a little bit. James has played that a little bit weak there. Well done by Film there. He just caught their striker unaware slightly and guided that ball out. It's a goal kick to Futera United. Honours are even at the moment, guys. No real clear-cut chances for either team, but it's been an enjoyable watch. Futera United playing well so far. Only thing I would say is no real threat over the last 2 games so far up top. We really need to fix that. It's a left. Oh, it's a lovely dink little ball there. We've done well to quell the problem, quell the attack. So far, Champ's had a great game. Heng's been a real problem in there. Fanta's been fantastic. Off, very steady. I'd like to see James get a little bit more into the game. Zor playing it to Q. Q to Off. I'd say he's been our most consistent player so far in pre-season. Off. To most, he was not unknown as we signed him. Our new recruiting strategy found him. And he's turned out to be a serious player, to be fair. Guided through. Well done, team. Our recruitment at the club now it's not Moneyball, but it's a lot more sophisticated than it was last season. Last season, we're trying to bring in players that are available, players that somebody knows, etc. Whereas this season, we've been scouting since literally leg one of last season, looking at players that could come here, looking to see that if we did have a good leg two, who we could sort of attract into it. There's lots of thoughts. Here's Heng running through. No, that's not a foul though. And we really put in a strategy based on that. Craig Livingston came in. He's an analyst, and he's been looking at players day in, day out. That's great from James there. Rose brilliantly to win it. He's been looking at players daily, different players out there, and then has given us lists of the players that he felt we should sign. Luckily, we've out of the top 6 that he wanted, 4 of those being foreigners. We've signed 5 of them because you can't have 4 foreigners. And then the list below that, we've signed every top one that he wanted. And so we've brought in the players that the data that we had said would fit into our side. And I think that's a really exciting way of seeing it. Look, it's not perfect, and there's going to be a massive learning curve on recruitment. Again, we'll be tweaking it for next season if it doesn't go quite like we thought. We've probably made mistakes already, but it's a lot more sophisticated than a year 2 professional team should probably be. And we're really excited about seeing how that plays out. And here's one of those players that we scouted from leg 1, Zor. The referee has no idea which way to go on that one, but he's just tossed a coin and said that it's going to be out to the right there. As this was advertised as a home game for BC Tero, every fan here is from BC Tero. Smattering of Futera United fans. Also, as I think they told everybody that it was a behind closed doors game. It certainly isn't. Anyway. Q on the ball. Played back to Myanmar international Zor. He puts it into the skipper, Bass. Brilliant from James again. Lovely football from Futera United here. Just making them run. Oh, well done. Well done, Beam. Brilliant. That's ours. There we go. Excellent from Beam there. He'd lost the ball. We'll ignore that because he won it back. Champ on the ball now. Again, brilliant challenge. Come on, referee. Referee. Right there. I think we've got 3 periods of 40 today. Bizarre again. 3 of 40. Well dealt with again by our defence there. James Oisi. He's got space down there. Is he going to run at him? Oh, he's got so much strength. Holding on to the ball so well today. Well done there. Oh, it's a great ball if that goes to foot there. And he couldn't control it. A shame there because that's great football from Elise. I love a ball that's seen early there, like that. Now Skipper's on it. Off.
Yeah.
Getting to every ball here, which is what is important. We're winning every single ball. It's been a thoroughly enjoyable watch. Here's Jamie Reese again. Oh, that's a great run.
Come on.
Go on, James. Oh. I like him a lot.
Right. Yeah, đấy.
Oh, well done again. Well done. Well done, Q. Now bringing it out. He's hurt himself. Luisi's hurt himself. He's up though. Well in. That's a goal kick for Futera United. So far, so good. Please, Tero, bring it out from the back now. Whee! Wasn't that bad. He's given a yellow card to off. It wasn't that bad. Sounded a bit slappy. Over there. Oh, well done, Heng. Here's Deng. What the what? The what? Come on. What are they doing? What's the ball? No, then never. It's a friendly, never. Never. Look. Then he's playing. He's playing him on. He's playing him on. The ball's already gone, he's playing it on. Who? Yeah. No, still wasn't offside. Wasn't offside. Debating the offside in the commentary box here. You guys probably have seen the replay, so you'll be able to say it more. I don't think it was. I think the big centre back in the middle was keeping on. I've seen the replays already come up. It wasn't. Just read the comments in Discord. I can't wait. Okay, I'm going to go over to YouTube now to read the comments. I'm quite excited to see if I'm getting absolutely annihilated here. Let's have a little goosey gand. Am I getting annihilated in the comments on... Can't see any yet, Blue. Oh, there must be. Oh, speak Thai, please. Yeah. Okay, someone's asked if I can speak Thai. Unfortunately, very, very difficult for me to speak Thai. I can give it a go, but I don't think you're going to want it. Anyway, Sawadee Cup to everybody who is watching today. Here we are at Bangkok University Stadium with me, Mark the commentator, who unfortunately, after 15 years in Thailand, still can't speak enough Thai to commentate on a football match. But welcome everybody anyway. Zor on the ball now. Plays it out to Skipper Bass. Nice little move there. Plays Tero on the ball. Sprays it out to their right back. Puts into the striker up top. Plays a lovely dinks ball over. But film is equal to it. That was a lovely ball from them.
Yeah.
Fan on the ball. He plays it out to John on the left-hand side. Welcome to any Police Tero fans out there today as well who are watching. How do you guys think you're going to get on this season? Throw it into the YouTube. It's a lovely ball there from Zor, but it's cut out by the police Tero defender. So guys, as we come into the 31st minute and 41 seconds, we are currently 0-0 with legendary Thai football team Police Tero. And I would say that we are looking slightly better than them, although I am extremely biased when it comes to Futera United. Off now on the ball. Bass the hang. Oh, here we go. That's it. There we go. Captain Marvel. And he's giving it our way. There we go. To be fair, I think it was a throw into them, but the referee's given so much their way that I think we probably deserved one of those. Well done to Bass. Looks like his number's coming off the back of his shirt now. And there it's been. Free kick, Futera United. Fanta to step over this one. Fanta playing one over top. Oh! It's a corner ball to Futera United. It went all the way through there and the keeper's just got to touch and put that around the post. We did everything but score there. Lawrence, I feel you've oversold them and I want my old scoreline back. Or we undersold ourselves. Nietzsche. Probably wasn't Nietzsche, to be fair. I think I just made it up. But yes, we are playing very, very well. Corner ball to Futera United. Can't see who's standing over that. I think it's Champ. Just feels like Q's going to be making that run into the centre there. No one's picking him up. Oh, oh, and it's a corner from the other side now. Pressure from the Futera United. It'd be very interesting to see, like, if you think of our first periods are always our first team, it'd be interesting to see, and I'm sure Craig has got this information, how many goals that we've conceded when they've been on the pitch. I can think of one. For the whole of pre-season. I might not even be one to be, but oh! Corner kick evaded everybody. Now it's a goal kick to Police Tero as we enter the 35th minute. Well done from off there. Let's put it out. While the ball goes out, I'm just indulging in some tamarind covered in plum sugar. For anyone who hasn't been out into Thailand or actually Southeast Asia, it's an absolute guilty pleasure. If you haven't had it, go and find some. Delicious. Friends of Discord, guys, your favourite Southeast Asian snacks? Throw in now. Oh, and it's out. Oh, lovely from Heng. Lovely from Heng. James Oisi wins the header, but it wasn't enough to get us back in control. Great play from Heng before there. We've got a replay of that. It's well worth watching again. A masterclass in getting a team out of sticky situations. Well done from Champ there. And now James Oisi in the middle there. Plays it wide out to Heng. Heng now on the left-hand side. He's looking for that run from Beam. Oh! Oh! And that's a corner ball. Brilliant from Heng. Stepped over, took it past two, and then a rather weak but awkward shot going into the bottom corner, which the goalkeeper struggled with. Who'll be happier going in after the first period? I would think that Den and Breeze and the boys will be a lot happier than Police Tero's head coach, who's cutting a lonely figure out there in the technical box. Champ wearing number 88. Stepping over into the corner to take the free kick. I was going to call that as if it was bingo, but I'm pretty sure that I get cancelled for that these days. So we're not going to call Champ number as if he's playing bingo. Anybody who wonders what I'm going on about, carry on wondering. There we go. Oh, here we go. And that's 1-0. 1-0 to Futera United. Fantastic by Fanta. Picks the ball up on the edge of the area. He's put it into the back of the net. Futera United go 1-0 up against Police Tero of T2. This is a team that have played in the final of the Asian Champions League. This has been a phenomenal first period from us, and we absolutely deserve the lead. 1-0 to Futera United. Well done us. If you're wondering, is this their first team? Yes, it is. Is this pretty much what we'd expect them to be playing as next season? Yes, it is. This is what we're being told. So, come on, Futera United. I'm sure people on the YouTube was going to disagree with me at some point. But let's see. Give us your thoughts, guys. Tell us what's going on here. Fantastic from Fanta. Get in the back of the net. 1-0. Big shout out to Flykite, who are putting on our streaming in this pre-season. Just saw that lovely little animation there as it changed the scoreboard to 1-0. They do a really good job, very professional. So if you're looking for anybody to do your streaming during matches, tournaments, etc., go to Flykite. They're the best we've used so far. Champ playing a ball over the top here and Heng's on. Can he get a second here? That's a great first touch. Oh!
Good.
Heng's playing like a man possessed out there today. What a great performance. James Oisi has got so much energy out there, but here he goes. Breaks really kindly for Police Tero. Been under the cost for ages now, and here they come. Don't get one back just before the end of the period. Well done, boys. Well done. Well done, Futera United. What a first period from the black and gold. They've absolutely had the best of that period. And we go in leading 1-0 against a very, very good Police Tero side. Futera United, Sue. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the second period of Futera United versus Police Tero here at Bangkok University Stadium. You still have to put up with me talking for another 40 minutes. Probably more than that, actually, because I think we've got another period after this as well. These are wholesale changes for Futera United out there at the moment. We have Del in goal. Then I'm trying to do this actually on the fly because no one's giving me this on paper. We've got Del in goal. Then it looks like we've got Zor and brand new signing James. James signed from Prey, and I believe he also played for Police Tero as well. On the left you have Title. On the right you have Pet. Then in the centre you've got Bailey and Kun. In front of them you have Captain. On the left wing you've got Nest. On the right wing you have Bank, and through the middle you have Song. And here's Song now, straight out to Title. Very aggressive Title. This has got to watch that probably, but I like it. This is going to be a tough period here, guys. They've kept their whole first team on here, and we've done wholesale changes, bringing everybody through. Really, we're watching James here. See how it goes, but obviously Kun, 42 years old, as again shown. Here's Bank. Go on, Bank! It is like having a new signing with Bank in this kind of form. Bailey was great against Assumption. Not many of the second team were great against Assumption, but Bailey was fantastic. And you got to question whether or not he's second team or if he is first team. He's always been first team for us. Obviously, we've signed a lot of midfielders, but it's very competitive in the centre now because I'd argue he's been one of our best players over the last few games. He's just so good on the ball. I think it's an argument to say he's a number 10, and if he is a number 10, is he our best number 10? Possibly. It's making it very difficult because we have to have two under-21s on the pitch. But if we didn't, I'd be putting Bealey in the team, I think. And even if we do, I'd still maybe be putting Bealey in the team. A bit like Pooh, it took him a while last season to get to the level that he needs to be. That's James on the ball there. Here's Captain. Oh, ref! They've gone in on Captain there, and referees thought this absolutely fine. Referee is literally giving nothing in this game. Nothing at all.
Yeah, under 20. Yeah.
This is the big test here, to see how our second team can do against this kind of quality opposition. Like, you'd expect us to concede 1 or 2 in this period, but if we can hold them at bay, then you got to be saying that we're looking very strong at the moment. Saying that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's brilliant from Bealey again. Oh, ref, come on!
Ball! Don't ball. Oh.
The referee's literally giving anything, and he's not giving anything to us either. I say it's a second string. Look, the quality we've got out there at the moment. Bealey, our new signing James is out there. Zor, who you'd expect to be playing in the first team, is out there at the moment for a few more minutes. We're trying to push him as far as possible. Song gets in pretty much any other side in the league, and this year we're going to see him getting a lot more minutes. We've got Quadio, who's obviously going to be starting up top if he performs. Well, obviously, Song is such a good player that I'm expecting him to be knocking on that door as well. Bank has just been a revelation in pre-season. And obviously the new boys, Title and Pet as well. That right back and left back position. Title's so good because he can play pretty much anywhere. Anyway, here's a free kick to Police Tero. Sitting around about 30 yards out. He's going to look to curl this one in. He does.
Yes, Del.
And Del gets it out and he collects it there. Great work from Del. was talking to Del earlier today. Said to me, give me real feedback, Mark. Tell me what I've done wrong. We went through a little bit about sort of his decision making in the last game in wet conditions and how we're going to get those conditions this season, and he's got to be ready for it because he's such a good keeper, but he's also young. He's got loads to learn when things change. And he said to me, he said when he went into those conditions, I'd not played in it before, and there was nerves there. He wasn't sure how to distribute, and distribution is a massive part of his game. And when you're playing against, like, playing against the rain basically, and balls are zipping off the turf, he tried to play his normal game, and it wasn't coming off. And I just said to him, let's study, have a look at goalkeepers, look at how they play in the rain. You've got to start getting used to it. And I love his honesty. He doesn't want to hear that he's played well. He wants to hear what he's done wrong every single time. Such a good character to have around the club. So, 45 minutes gone, guys. 5 minutes into this period. It's 1-0 to Futera United. It is now basically their first team versus our reserves, though, so you'd expect them to take control here. Oh, and here we go, just as I say that. Oh, great tackle, though. Great tackle. Bailey man on. Well, out from James, but it's gone. Free kick to Futera United. Scrappy at the back there. Look, we got young players out there, but as I said, the quality, Zor, James, Bealey, captain, Kun, never seems to age. Song up top. Bank, who's a totally different proposition this season. Even young Nest, you're looking at, he's so young. He was just expected to be in the under-21s. He's played pre-season basically in the first team. And he's proven now that he's ready. You know, he's ready to be... look, he's not getting into our first 11 at the moment, but he's making a shout of it. And if we're talking about players for the future, he's a boy for the future. Does he look like he can play in T3? I dare to say yes, he does. He's just got no fear, and that's what you need. No idea what the ref's given there. I feel in the last few minutes he's evened up the ridiculous decisions, but still 1-0 to Futera United.
Yeah.
Free kick just inside their half. We talked to him before the game. We said that a friendly like this is more than a friendly. It sends a message. A win or a draw against Police Terror sends a message to every other team in our league. And in effect, you could turn around and say that this is, over the course of a season, this result here might be worth 3 points to us. It's a different way of thinking, but to me, that it's pretty obvious. Playing against a team that last year finished 8th and suddenly they're beating T2 teams start to get worried. And again, in this period, this isn't our chosen first 11 out there, and they're still not looking out of place. But when you have a player like captain in the centre, you're never going to. What a player he is. I'm just going to say that he gets dispossessed. Title.
Yeah.
Well out by James. Come on, play! Go on.
ต้องหวีดตอบแต่มันอย่างเงี้ยมันจะนัดทำไมต้องหวีดไม่ตอบ
There's a long ball here. Free kick for Tera's way. Guys, get yourself in the Discord. Tell me what you're thinking. It's been an astonishing performance so far from Futera United. Can we keep this up? J&A says it's been a phenomenal performance from B. Lee. He says, great defender from B. Lee 3 times already in 5 minutes. Once again, it's starting like he finished against Assumption. He's the best player on the pitch out there at the moment. Long hit and hope. Free kick. It's on no one. Quick throw from Police Tero. Playing out from the back here. There we go, boys. Just go away. Well in time. Well in.
Yeah.
Oh, go on. Well done, ref. Well done. Free kick. Captain steps over it. Number 9, captain. He's not the captain. If anybody's watching doesn't know about Futera United, his nickname's just captain. But one day, hopefully, he'll be captain. Free kick put in there. What a player he is, though. He's just curled that just over. I thought it was going in. When you've got a player like Beam in an attacking midfield position and he comes off the field and you bring on captain, like, terrible, or vice versa. I hate to be the opposition in that. You've got these young players that will just run at you with no fear at all. Full of inventiveness. Is that even a word? Well in by James there.
Yes.
Well in. Go on.
Yeah.
Well in, Bailey. Well in. Go on, son. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Ai.
Free kick for Futera United. Bailey standing over it. He's been phenomenal in this period so far. 1-0 to Futera United, 0-0 in this period. As what is our more fringe players playing against their first team and holding their own. Here's Bank. Well played by their defender there. Held Bank off. Bank put him under pressure though. He's looking for the long ball.
Yeah.
There's James first to it. And Zor long up and under. Finds. Oh, there we go. Captain. Ooh. I want to put him under as much pressure as possible here. Every time they get the ball, there's someone on them. Here's James. Well in, James. Well in. And that's what we signed him for. We've signed. The thing was, let's try and find ourselves a tie versus the Char. A no-nonsense centre-back that's just going to get stuck in, and that's exactly what we've got ourselves. James, he just comes from anywhere and gets stuck in, winning the ball. That's his game. Winning headers, winning tackles. He is going to be a fan favourite, I can absolutely assure you. Title doing great here again. He didn't have the best game against Assumption, but he's been fantastic so far today against much better opposition. Nothing taken away from Assumption now. I'm just saying that because Police Terror at T2 and Assumption obviously T3. Assumption beat us 2-0 and looked very good against us. If there's any Assumption fans watching, apologies. Rowan. It's all right, you just take about 4 hours. No worries, title, and you still give it to somebody else. Excellent from us there. Weak shot goes through to Dell. There he goes. Zor on it now. Zor getting in the way there with his head. We'd love to see it. So the weather has held out for us so far as we come into the 57th minute of the game. Remember, this game is 120 minutes long. We're in the 57th minute, and so far the rain has stayed away. Rain, rain, go away. Here we go. Attack. Is that going to be the first goal? No, it's not. It goes wide, and that will be a corner ball to Police Tero as they put us under the first pressure we've really been under in this game. Corner kick. Well out there, Kun. Oh, it's a great header from Zor there. That's what we're talking about, boys. Zor as well, doing well. Zor is doing well. Zor, yeah. Our big thing this pre-season was how quickly can we get Zor fit. We know how good he is. We know how special he is as a defender. We know how special he is, and he's now starting to come into that fitness level that means that he can up his game and start showing everybody what made him literally a legend in his own country. ChatGPT him comes up in the top 3 players ever to play for his country. Imagine that. Imagine in a country. It's a footballing playing country, and you are the 3rd greatest player to ever be born in that country. I myself was not even the best player that was born in my household.
อืมไม่ได้เรื่อง ข้างหลังถ้าดูแบบข้างหลังที่ดูอืมไม่ได้ปัดมันดู
There we go. Referee giving out yellow cards and a friendly again. Free kick, Police Tero. 45 yards out. Be very surprised if he takes a little pop from here. High up there. Oh, well done, Dell. Dell gets to it well there. Song to bring it out. Plays it long. Here comes Bank. Bank chasing. Their keeper's out wide. I was about to swear there. If he messes this up, we're in. Give an idea, guys, of where these guys are in their pre-season. They played Wahin City last week. Wahin City T3 side as well, and they beat them 3-0. Well done from Song, and that's a goal kick. That's a goal kick. That's a throw-in to us. 3-0 against Wahin City. That's where these guys are in their pre-season. And so far, we should be very proud of this performance, especially these boys. Backs against the wall. There we go. Get with it now, boys. Brian Police Tero. Well done, Bank. Housery from Bank there. Didn't swear. And there's gets it back. That's why you do that kind of stuff. And here's Song all over them. So even though we're at home today, we're away, which is strange. We were supposed to be playing this at NT Stadium, but NT Stadium's pitch was not in the best way because of local weather, and so Police Tero managed to get this stadium, which is our home stadium, as the game's stadium in very late notice though. Referee's in the way there. Oh, lovely football, guys. Lovely football. Here comes Song. He's running through.
Yeah.
Oh. His title. He's missed the header there. This could be costly. And it's offside. Now, wholesale changes now from BC Tero. Their first team are off and they've got a brand new side, including goalkeeper coming onto the pitch. So obviously they did... they're going to do 60 minutes each, whereas we're going 40 minutes, then moving. J&A in the stadium stage just said, are we very good or are they very bad? And I think I'm going with the former. We played very, very well. Now, wholesale changes in this one. So let's see how they get on. In the final third, we are going to be mixing it up a little bit. I want to see, I think, how James can play with maybe off as well at the back, or even Q stepping into a defensive role. So it'll be interesting to see that. Zor has come off and Mai has taken his place. Bailey getting ready to take the free kick here, just inside our own area, our own half. Short pass to Kun back to new signing James, who's looked very strong in this half so far. No nonsense. I don't want to jinx him. It's my again, my place again. Title.
Yep.
That's a great. He dropped his shoulder there, Bank. He's given himself a lot to do. That's a great cross as well. Just evades. Just evades Nest. What a moment for Nest. Do you think at 17 he'd be stepping out onto the pitch against Police Tero? One of the greatest teams ever to play Thai football? No is the answer. And he doesn't look like he's out of place out there. It's a long ball. That's a lovely ball there. Long head winger. Oh, that's a great. Well done, Bank again. And here we go. Song's on. Song gets there first. Go on, Song. Go on, Song. Go on, son. Yes. Come on. Come on. Brilliant from our boys there, and brilliant from Song. Phenomenal from Song there. Let's see if we can watch that on the replay. Song's absolutely done him there. Oh, that defender almost got back there, but that's a fantastic little bit of play from us and by Song. Brilliant. Brilliant from Futera United today. 2-0 now. 2-0 against the T2 side. Should we be excited or should they be worried? I think that's the big question everybody's asking at the moment. Blue said they should be worried. I don't know, Blue. I'll be completely. They've just beaten Waihin City 3-0. It's a little bit like Namdiri. They didn't look like our level. Then they went and beat another team in our league 4-2 just a few days later. Like, sometimes it's easy for us to look and say another team is not playing well. But there are reasons why another team doesn't play well, and often it's because we're playing very, very well. And today, this is an outstanding performance by us. Outstanding. It's only pre-season, we know that. And so you can't read too much into it. But we came into this game not because we wanted to beat a T2 team. We came in because we wanted to see what level we're at. We wanted to see how many problems they were going to cause us. And then we wanted to put us under so much pressure that we'd break. We wanted to see where those break points were. And what we found is that we're a pretty decent side at the moment. Lawrence, if it ends 3-1, I owe you a shirt due to misinformation. Lawrence, if it wins 3-1, I'll personally buy you a shirt. That's 100%. Oh. rocket. I don't know if that hit the crossbar, if it hit the back stanchion. I'm not sure, but either way, it's still 2-0. So I'm looking at the replay now. It hit the crossbar. Hit the crossbar. Wow, we got away with that. Great chat. Great knock by him. And here we go again. Song's played great.
Look, Dale. Đấy.
Long from Dell there. Searching.
Đi.
Well, there's the makings of a good side here, ladies and gentlemen. The makings of a very, very good side. Throw into Police Tero. 71 minutes gone, just 9 minutes left on the clock in this period. The atmosphere down there is getting a lot more stressed. It's a lot more noisy down there at the moment as Police Tero, but I'm pretty sure do not want this to end up in defeat for themselves. Well in by Bailey again.
Chặt quá. Bắt cốp. Đôn bón nhé.
Free kick now. Got 5 yards out on the right-hand side. Police Tero. Drifts one in. That's out. Well in, title. Well in. Go on, son. Still yours, still yours. Here he goes. Go on, son.
Tuổi. Bay. Quậy mới thanh lúc nét. Quay. ว้ายหลุด
Oh,
หลุดแบบดู very good yes pass it offside yeah but it's deserved referee is so unfair พี่แบงค์อะ
go on, Bailey. Lovely football by them. Throw in Futera United out on the right hand side.
เยี่ยมสกัดออกไหมเยี่ยม
Well done, boys. Got away with that one.
เล่นเร็วเลยไป
Oh, go on, Bank. You're on. No! Definitely offside. Definitely offside. Miles. Offside and tie is no. That's what offside is.
I say no you don't learn Thai from this never never oh nonsense I wish you can speak Thai because he just make the joke in Thai so funny
2 minutes left of the half, guys. Dell. Oh, out to title there. I don't know why he's looking at the referee. And that brilliant from Bailey again. Title asking the referee if he'll give a foul for him slipping over. Seems a little bit selfish almost. Oh, go on, Bank. Use your pace, Kit. Oh.
การเล่นพวกเดียว
Playing it around here. If we can get to the end of this period at 2-0, it's got to be said that's a pretty decent. Let's play it out wide there. Got 40 minutes left after this, guys, so don't go anywhere. I may not be here to commentate, though. I've got a couple of things to do in the stadium, so you might just have to watch the game without my dulcet tones. Oh. Well done, boys.
ไปลูก
Down, down. Go on, go
แม็
on.
กว่า
Well done.
ดีมาก
Guys, that is a great period again. That's 2-0 to Futera United now against Police Tero. Let's go into the final period. Whatever happens now, we've given us a great account of ourselves. Let's go into that final period. Let's try and get this over the line. Futera United, Su. Sorry, guys, I will not be here for the last period, but enjoy the game and we will speak soon. Futera United, Su.